This is our sex education section. We have a number of videos on this channel. We have discussed what sex education is in our previous videos. They are down in this channel. Navigate through. You will be able to find out some of this topic and how they will help you and your young ones. Sex education is an education that I see is neglected. It's just like financial literacy. Sex education, it's one area that is supposed to be included in our curriculum. It's embedded in some of our subjects, but if it is a subject on its own, it will be fine. But I'm not going to deliberate on that. I'm going to look at how does sex education affect adolescents' sexual behavior and health? Does sex education affect adolescents' sexual behavior and their health? Some will say yes, some will say no. I am of the yes. It does affect them positively. If there are negative part of it, it's just very small. The positive aspect of it outweigh the negative aspect of it. And so what are some of the benefits of having sex education as an adolescent? I'm going to mention a number of points here, 6 points to be precise. One is it reduces the rate of sexual activities. It reduces the rate of sexual activity. What do I mean by reducing the rate of sexual activity? A child that is well informed about his sexuality and did not learn from his peer the wrong way, or social media the wrong way, or from dubious individual the wrong way, is well informed and well prepared to meet that challenge. That child is well equipped to be able to know what is going on his or her body and know how to handle his body, because as you are teaching the child understands how the body functions and what he's supposed to do. He already understands his sexuality, how his total body works. And so there is no way you can cajole the child into doing things he already knew. So it helps reduce the rate of sexual activity. Creates awareness on unprotected sexually transmitted diseases and adolescent pregnancy or teenage pregnancy. When a child is well aware, he understands that sexually transmitted diseases can be gotten from premarital sex. Then the child can know that he is vulnerable to sexually transmitted diseases. He can equally die as a result of abortion. He can equally become a teen parent, a teen mother, a teen father, which is not going to be too good for him or her as a teenager. So it's put the child on his toe to know that, no, I'm not ready for this. I'm not ready for parenting. I can't go in for this. Then the third one is understand the use of contraceptive. As we go on this sex education corner, though to an extent there is an age we can introduce this topic, contraceptive, because some of these teenagers are sexually active. So if the child understands the use of contraceptive, the child will not fall into the snare of becoming a teen mother or have teenage pregnancy. Is aware of contraceptive that can help him or her prevent themselves. Then it increases knowledge and improves the attitude related to sexual and reproductive health. They understand their reproductive organ. They have knowledge of all of this and more. So this knowledge, remember, knowledge is power. What you know is better than what you don't know. They will not do things ignorantly and fall prey to things they ordinarily would have advanced. Alright, then prepare young people the knowledge and skills they need for lifetime good sexual activity. They know there is rightful age for becoming sexually active and there are times that they are not ready. So for those times that they are not mentally ready, financially ready, well stabilized, they will know I am out of sexual activity, so I'm not going to get involved in it. But if a child does not have the knowledge of this, what do you think will happen? The child can just fall into the hands of people who give wrong advice in order to deceive these children. We have a number of them out there. When you interview these individuals, they will tell you, I was not informed. So they lack knowledge of such. So let's educate them. Let them be knowledgeable. When they know and they fall victim, it's their business. But once they don't know and they fall victim, it's our business as teachers and as parents. Alright, then being on the know before peers, before social media and other things exposes them to the negative behavior of the world. If you don't teach them, their peers will teach them, but they are not going to learn the right way. If you don't teach them, social media that they expose themselves to will teach them, and they may not take it procedural the way you will teach them. If you don't teach them, their environment, their neighbors, the neighborhood, what is entails in the neighborhood, the environment will teach them. So parents, schools, teachers, let's see how we can corner this into our curriculum. Those schools that don't have counselor, guidance counselors in schools, please have section, sex education section for each of these classes. Create time for them. That's why most times we think that the counselor in the school should not be an active teacher teaching a particular subject. The child can have career guidance section, sex education section, morality section, different areas that the child needs to be on the know. So please, parents, teachers, educate these young ones when it comes to sex education. That's why we have this corner here on this channel, Sex Education Corner, where we discuss issues that affect young ones. Remember, the issue we discussed today is, does sex education affect adolescent sexual behavior and health? Is sexual behavior and health? Yes. Teach them so that they can be well informed. Teach them they can be on the know. Teach them to protect their health. We don't want them to be teen mothers. We don't want them to die because of things they get involved without them knowing. So please, let's watch out for our children as teachers, as parents, as guardians, as well-meaning individuals. Let's have a section for our children. It was nice having you on our Sex Education Corner. We will discuss other sexual issues that affect our teenagers, our young ones, that can help them navigate life. I'll see you in our next Sex Education Corner. Thank you for being part of our class. Subscribe to our channel if you've not subscribed. Hit the like button if you like what we're doing here. I'll see you in our next class.